Hello, Brick fans. Today I'm doing a review of the Apache helicopter mock design that was posted by a user named Chieftain on his YouTube channel. So he has instructions for how to build different Lego military stuff. And this is his instructions for how to build an Apache helicopter, basically what I followed and what I built from his instructions. Some might notice that it's a bit similar to Brickmania's helicopter of the same design, the same Apache helicopter design. It's pretty similar to that one. I'm not an expert. I couldn't tell you for sure, having never built Brickmania's version. And as far as I know, those instructions have never been made public unless you buy the kit. But I will say that this helicopter was built from a mix of different Lego pieces and Mega Bloks pieces, as well as maybe some Chinese Lego. I think this dark gray is Mega Bloks. That was actually from another Apache helicopter that I built a while ago that I think probably one of my sons accidentally broke, and I just decided to put the pieces together again and rebuild it as a Lego compatible Apache helicopter. The dark green is probably from maybe a Mega Bloks Scorpion Halo tank. Some of this other dark green might be from an Alcini train, but it's all, I think, for the most part, 100% Lego compatible. For the pilot, sometimes it's hard to get a Lego compatible, a Lego military figure because Lego doesn't really make military stuff. But I was able to get a pilot that looked kind of military looking and had the right colors and everything, and that is the Lego A-Wing pilot. I think in the movie she goes by Taliesin Landra. In one of the probably the last Star Wars movie, and Lego made a minifigure of her, and and what's great about this particular minifig is that you can use that particular minifigure to get a military-looking kind of helicopter pilot body out of that. The stickers on this build come from actually Brickmania. This one is a Brickmania sticker that comes from their sticker pack called the Vietnam Helicopter Sticker Pack, and so does the Army over there. So I guess originally they were meant to go on a Huey, but I put them on this model just for some added flair. This tile over here and this tile are actually Mega Bloks printed tiles that were from other models. This one came off a Mega Bloks tank, and this one came off the original Mega Bloks Apache helicopter. I want to talk a little bit about the design. What I really liked about this mock instructions on YouTube was that it actually did come with a parts list in the video. So that was great because a lot of these YouTube instructions that are uploaded don't come with any kind of a parts list. So you're just kind of there guessing, and it's pretty much pointless to try to. But Chieftain's videos come with parts lists, which is great. So you could just kind of freeze the video and enter the parts list onto Bricklink and be able to inventory the parts you need to build the models. Some design issues. Well, the video is a little bit hard to follow at times because sometimes these videos have the steps that are just kind of have steps that are a little bit out of sequence. And so you'll have like floating tiles and then floating plates, and then you'll have to figure out how it connects to another piece. But what I would say is watch, if you intend to build this thing, watch the video and study it a few times before you think about ordering the parts and building the thing together, just to make sure that you can do this. As usual, I think trying to build instructions from videos is more something that I'd recommend for advanced builders. Some issues with the design. Well, the pins like for some reason, some of the pins in the rotors over here, like they didn't specify whether they were friction or not friction. And so I accidentally ordered non-friction pins, and these would just kind of rotate at the slightest touch, and that's kind of not supposed to happen. But I kind of fixed the problem a little bit by putting a little bit of adhesive paper on the shaft of the pin, just a tiny bit, and then before you insert it into the hole so it doesn't flop around as much. Same down here with the cannon. If you use just a regular Lego non-friction pin, it just kind of moves at the slightest touch. But I added a little more friction by putting some adhesive paper on the shaft of the pin before popping it in the hole. So yeah, this is for the most part built according to his directions. The rear tail kind of has a tendency to bow a little bit because there's only one plate that provides the stabilization over here. So I think that, but I wanted to stay true to the instructions for this review. I think that, you know, a possible modification would be to add just another plate down here, and then you wouldn't have the little bowing issue. I'm gonna take the model and just give you a little view of the other side. Okay. And let's take a look from here. And again, the American flag that you see is from a Mega Bloks. That was actually from the Mega Bloks Apache. Okay, so I will post a link. If I didn't say it already, I will post a link to this design so you can decide if you want to build this model yourself. And thank you for watching.